Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours Crypto. Let's get right into today's doubleheader. Bitcoin is booming. Today it crossed 31,000, and the altcoins, some of them are currently have done significant moves. For example, take a look at Bitcoin Cash, folks. Are we in an altcoin season in a year? Look at that. That is absolutely massive. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. We are in the brink of a major institutional adoption wave incoming. Take a listen to what Larry Fink says here, okay, CEO of BlackRock, about Bitcoin and how it's still untested. It's a small market and they're all coming in. We're going to get into an SEC approval that just took place. And you can't make this stuff up. They're literally holding everybody back so the big guys could come in. And then we're going to get into the real reason why the SEC is going after Coinbase and Binance. Take a listen to Larry.
And now related to Bitcoin, one of my important investors was on one of the television shows the last few days, and he spoke about Bitcoin and two of, one, monetary policy, two, and three, COVID. The hits on BlackRock's on our website was 3,000 on COVID, 3,000 hits on a monetary policy, and 600,000 hits on Bitcoin. So what that tells you is Bitcoin has caught the attention and the imagination of many people. Many people are fascinated about it. Many people are excited about it, but it's still untested. It's still a pretty small market relative to other markets. It can be, we see these big giant movements every day. It's a thin market. And so can it evolve into a global market? Possibly. Certainly by evidence of the imagination of so many who want to learn about it or interested in about it, to me is a very telling sign. Another good example why understanding big data, like how many hits and all that, really is a defining statement. And so we look at it as something is real, but it's still untested. It still has many. We have to go through many markets to see if it's going to be permanently real or it's going to be a variant of that sometime in the future.
They very well know that the public is very bullish and eager to get into Bitcoin, but they're holding retail investors back. They know majority of the world population, more than 98%, are too scared to get in to crypto because they think it's too volatile and there's really nothing to lean back on. With the events that took place with FTX, that was done on purpose to really shake out those weak hands, and people just said forget about it after that. SEC approves first leveraged Bitcoin futures ETF, and it is set to begin trading on Tuesday. How does that make sense when the BlackRock's spot ETF hasn't even been approved? Where is the risk ratio here? We're doing leverage approvals for Bitcoin futures as opposed to spot ETF. We know BlackRock filed. We know Invesco filed for ETF approvals. It's all coming down the pipelines. And a big Coinbase victory that went to Supreme Court ruling an arbitration lawsuit. They won, and they said, Supreme Court said, figure it out, you two. That's massive because they're all watching the Ripple versus SEC case as well. And we all very well know that this is going to end this month. I would be extremely shocked if we didn't see an end to this month. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And now let's get on to why the SEC is going after Coinbase and Binance. First of all, it's to completely mess up their system. Just disrupt what they're doing, okay? So they could come in with a more clear idea. They know in the future, Binance and Coinbase have the potential, a very high potential, to overtake BlackRock and the major hedge funds in assets under management. When the crypto sector goes above 50 trillion in market cap, 60 trillion in market cap, 40 trillion in market cap, okay? We're talking about maybe 10 years from now. It could happen a lot sooner at $100 trillion market cap. The players that are in the game right now, that are doing the right things the right way, like Binance and Coinbase, don't look at FTX. FTX was a setup.
That are
but
happening.
not here. Here it says that the digital assets may not be loaned to FTX trading. They can't be loaned out.
There existed a...
Binance and Coinbase have been playing by the rule books. You can't even say that Binance did this, Coinbase did this, they shouldn't have done that. Look at what JP Morgan is doing. Look at what Goldman Sachs is doing. Look at what Wells Fargo is doing. They all do the same thing. So, BlackRock could potentially be peanuts compared to Binance and Coinbase in the next years coming. And that is a fact. When crypto takes off, these guys are going to have trillions under them. And if BlackRock and their buddies don't come in right now and buy as much as they can, it's game over. Their brand is done. They're no longer the big boy in the house. And we're going to wrap today's video up with a very, very bullish statement here. The panel that took place, we covered this in the previous video, Inclusive FinTech Forum. Take a listen to this. This is Brooke Etwistle. He's on this panel, one of the speakers. And they went on to say this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to leapfrog traditional finance. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And for this weekend only, we're doing a one-on-one. Link in the description down below. You guys could pick my brains. 1 hour time slots. Link in the description down below. We'll be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.